My name is Amelia. It is a pleasure to have you here with me. I will be performing 4 poems, all of which contain elements of fear, of what lurks in the shadows of the unconscious, of who lurks around the corner, down the street, or within our own heart. Most of these poems were written years ago, and I selected them because they scare me. Thank you so much for being here. And the first poem that I will be sharing with you is called Mobile Love. Mobile Love. Four-wheeler heart stealer. Van stocked full of hearts in a can, car stocked full of hearts in a jar, trunk stocked full of hearts make a thunk when they fall, trailer pulling heartstring cables, and at the mall, it's always Valentine's. Stores that sell the telltale signs, times, and blood-red wines. Pickup trucks shoving loving in the back. Even horse-drawn carriages, just for upheaving marriages. This special someone is so tired of walking. Too heavy of a heart to carry around in a pack. This is somebody who needs 10,000 steeds to support all the deeds that were forged, the smart remarks and sarcastic retorts. Pack 'em up and take 'em to the morgue. Semi-stocked full of them eyes, guaranteed to charm. Humvees and bulletproof cop cars to shelve all the reflections of self you can use to convince someone that they are the muse, the booze, the drug, and behind every shrug, a success. Harness the countess, says the count, for this is the all to what we will amount. She's starting to notice when I leave to stalk prey. She's starting to want to talk to me during the day, but I've got a hunger for love on the move. Tractors of canned laughter and a few free morning afters, mobile love. Something that resembles that feeling so close that you get when you look to the setting sun. But it turns out that in the shadows of your doubt, he was driving away, and you too must be getting on. Surviving. No more letting on for an audience, only calling upon your guardians. Be more serious than furious, and you should be just fine. But don't drink the wine. Pour it out on the streets, smash the bottle on the concrete, and when the world is cloudy, you must know what it means. You mustn't be seen. You mustn't be heard. You're like a child again. Keep the days misty and no one will find you. Grow your heart wild again. Thank you. The second poem that I will be performing for you is called A Hoarder's Love. And the line that I repeat that starts each stanza is really the inspiration for the poem. And it is from a song called Marching Line by Vanessa Carlton. So I'll let it be known. Without further ado, I bring you A Hoarder's Love. Do you know a love like a bullet in the chest? Like a swallow in its nest? Like a child who tries their best? Do you know a love like a line on your palm? Like a sea of qualm? Like a war of ages and pages, just to write a place of calm. Do you know a love like a plot of land and a farmhouse with birds to keep? A love that strengthens while you sleep. Do you know a love like a bullet in the chest? Like a miserable fucking mess. The good shown less and less. Do you know a love like a swollen ankle? Like a battle of lifestyles and 100,000 miles of dreaded hair to detangle? Do you know a love like a hoarder's lair, and you can't find anything you're looking for there? Do you know a love like a bullet in the chest? Like a child who cannot recognize he's blessed at church in his purple shirt and vest? Do you know a love like the hair standing up on your back? Like a stuffed animal you bonded with and then had to put back? Do you know a love like a birthday coming soon and summer nights as dense as dust? A love that's never been discussed. Do you know a love like a bullet in the chest? Like a feeling of guilt as you ride for miles on a horse that cannot take a rest? Do you know a love like a bird of prey? Like the reincarnated came back as something small and now, seemingly terrified, is forced to run away? Do you know a love like a knock on your door, opened to find out what's most dear to you is no more? And how did I not appreciate it before? Thank you. The next poem that I will share with you is called Neither Never. You'll never see. You'll never know. Neither will I. How sad we grow as we get old. Bones turn cold. Crumble, tumble down a rabbit hole, a black hole, a mole's house dug deep in a hill steep. Dirt hurts to bury a body. Scary. You'll never see. You'll never know. Neither will I. How sad we've been since we were young'uns. Our tongues wet and warm, but no one to share them with. No thunderstorms in the presence of first choice company. No all-night parties of two. I thought I loved you enough to make it happen, but you'll never see. You'll never know. And neither will I. How sad we are as seasons freeze and thaw. Apples grow plump and red and fall. Branches turn cold. Snap, crackle, burn. Set up the tree for the holidays. No all-night parties of only two. Not partners, not comrades. No mutual oddities, commodities. Sever these entities. No reveries. only barren memories. Thank you. My final poem for this evening does not yet have a title. Doesn't really need one. Stooping low is worse than settling, meddling in my business like stinging nettle. Stooping low is worse than settling, meddling like stinging nettle. Watching crows can be unsettling. Beheading pigeons like some dark religion. Corn and rose, thorn and rose, see the crows on tiptoes. Stooping low is worse than settling, stinging nettle like a thorn in my side. Thank you for listening to some of my dark and strange poetry. I love my poetry just as much as I love my songs. I don't get as much of a chance to perform my poetry as I do my music. And a lot of people are not into poetry. There's kind of a stigma surrounding poetry that people think it's boring. And for me, I'm just like, I mean, you do have to have an attention span. Like, I don't know what to say, but yeah. Thank you so much for being here at my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.